Hey, thanks for dropping in, Laura. I appreciate it. Alrighty, so this is the usual Warframe Wednesdays. Hi, I'm Fraggoth. We do that thing. Okay, crank the volume down on that a smidgen. Um, Pay no mind to the vaguely pastel color scheme here. I hit random a lot until I got something that clashed. Oh yeah, that's my Archon build. Okay, so I guess we'll bang out a bang out the weeklies as we've usually been doing, and then actually let me see what's on Nora. Rare mods is easy, we can do that. Zones is easy, we can do that. Steel path missions, we can do that. Finish a capture mission in less than 90 seconds. Yikes. That's easy, we can do that. That's kind of annoying actually, but we can do that. That usually that just takes time. You have to wait for the changeover to occur to get all 15. I don't think you can get them all in one go. Maybe you can, and I'm just dumb. Don't I have a forma I can claim from the foundry? I think I do. Oh no, I didn't set it to building. I am so smart. Engagement helps the metrics. Yes, it does. That's the number they all care about, is engagement. Innit? Okay, we've got Mob Def, easy, we've got XCav, actually a real pain in the booty for these because they die so quickly. Let's see, we got Saren at Strength 300. Where were you last week? Where were you last week, Saren Buff? For this one mission? Where were you? Okay, so I've had time to fiddle with the Tenet plinks. It's pretty good. I like it. It's actually quite nice, yeah. So if the idea of having a pistol that has infinite ammo thrills you, that's good. It mostly initially seems to only do what its original namesake did, which is plink. It goes plink, 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 plink. It's not all that impressive, and then it's like, oh wait, no, it has an alt fire, which just throws the gun and it explodes. And that's awesome. That is excellent. We like that. But it does more than this. It's actually pretty interesting. And we're going to get a decent taste of how that operates here. So this is the Mob Def. I am not adequately prepared for this. Oh, that's right. I was going to... Yeah, it's too late now. Oh, I meant to switch to the Stropha. That's okay. We'll be fine. Hi. Guess what I'm doing? I'm hitting 3, I'm hitting 1, I'm hitting my whammy slams. They go boom. Oh, look at Plinks. Look at it, Plink. It's kind of uneventful that it goes Plink. Alright. I didn't want to go through that. Oh no! Oh no! So when it's at full ammo, though, which is 10 rounds, and it recharges quite quickly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Boop, and you're done. You have 10 again. Or you can be an enterprising individual and say, hey, what if I just want to use all of those at once? Well, I can just throw it at things and watch it explode like that. But then it has a much longer recoil time or reload time, which is okay. And you have to wait for it to be full before you can do it again. But it does quite a lot of damage, and its reload time is not so long. And it does I think it's a 6 in-game meter, I want to say. 5 or 6. Suction effect, like the Mutalist Ceranos. And there's something else that does that effect, but that's the big one. It's quite effective. As you can see, it is rather damaging. and good for grouping up enemies. It's got an explosive radius when it actually pops that is, I think, ever so slightly larger or comparable. You can make the explosive radius, but not the suction radius, the same size, larger rather than the actual suction radius, which is rather interesting. Which is actually how it works for the Mutalist Cernos as well. Using explosive radius mods does not affect the suction radius, because that would apparently be too broken. Ah! But it would be nice. Come on. There we go. Blump. Oh, I like that complete body fall that he did. That was adorable. So yeah, once it reloads, you can... Oh no! Well, this is fine. Where is everyone? Okay. I have to get to work slamming things a lot. But that's okay, because I'm prepared to be cheesy and brightly colored, but mostly cheesy. This is some fine camembert cheese. Oh, those are not enemies. All of them. Some of them are enemies. So I've already kind of been over this build. This build takes advantage of faction damage mods, as well as the way they double dip with certain elemental damage modifying abilities. Cease and desist, please. That's good. I didn't screw up the game for everyone by not defending adequately, but then again, I thought they could keep up. And they did not. Anyway. Pop. Pop, pop, pop. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, I have to re-up. There we go. We're good. Have him shoot at that instead. Clunk. Then again, oh, I'm not actually getting the damage boost from damaging extra damage to Grineer. Yeah, because I've got the wrong faction mods on. That's okay. It's okay. Fire in hole. Just mark that real quick. I have that. Bloop. Clunk. And the reload time isn't too bad, but it is longer. Like if I burn all my ammo like that, it's very fast. If I do that, it's somewhat longer. Oh, I need to get my decoy up so that they shoot at that instead. It's, I think, not 8 seconds, like 1.5, I want to say. 2, speed 3, speed 4, it's longer than that. Versus 1, speed, yeah, it's like half a second to start reloading if you just shoot, but if you do the alt fire, it is substantially longer. Go away. Oh, there's the tunnel. Not sure why we're lagging behind here, folks, but we are. Don't get hit by that, thank you. So that's suction in action. I'd like to get the ribbon slivers, but I just don't care enough. I just don't care enough. I just don't care enough. What was that? It just angled weird. That's okay. Yeah, it's pretty good. It kind of is a nice in-between, like, melee attacks. You can shoot that out and then do a melee attack, swing around, do whatever, and then by the time it's probably back. It's pretty fast. Important modding note is the alt fire can take advantage of... Let me grab my modding setup. And I have to change my Warframe anyway, because I do not want to do an excavation mission as Saren. That is simply... That's a Murphy factor too high. I'm sorry. We are here to eliminate Murphy factor, so we're going to go with Lambo. And so it's tech, synth charge rather. 200% bonus damage on final shot, requires magazine 6 or higher. This works on the alt fire, and it has a higher than 6 magazine, so you basically get a free 200% damage bonus, which is pretty cool. Yes, we're going Lambo. They can go Wisp if they want. It'll be fine. Let me make sure I have Grenier. There's one. Do I have Bane of on here? I do not have Bane on there, so we're not worrying about it. Bane. Grin. There we go. We're good. Probably. I should have paid attention ahead of time. If any of them give me sass for being Limbo, I will not cry, but I won't be particularly happy about it either. I will give them some snark. Somebody made a forum post recently, why do people play as Limbo? And I'm like, because he's cool. Obviously. Shush. I don't want your opinion, mate. I'll be asking for it. I'll rattle your cage. What sort of Clegg indeed? And timey-wimey stoppy thing. We're done. Yay! Well, for 45 seconds anyway. Come on in! Hey, stop that. Go away. Okay, I don't know where he went though. The excavator has lost power. Find another cell. Oh, he flew. Oh, none of those are hitting him. I knew that. Timey-wimey stoppy stops. The scanner has picked up the target. Go to the dig site. Yes, I have time stuff on. Yes, there are Grenier moving around. I wish people would stop using Call in his cohorts. If I could do that deliberately, I would do it every single time. Ah, that's bad. That's bad. That's my fault. Oops. Also lets you do some cute little crowd control techniques like that. Just group them up and slap them up. Slap them, make them go boom. Like so. Okay, I am not with the group. I am going to lose us the mission, clearly. Whoops. Well, so long as they're doing a job of defending it, I guess it's fine, right?
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Oh, whoops. I wanted to... There we go. That keeps them outside.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy
Wow.
fire.
Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. I've got to figure out how I'm doing that.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites. The excavator has run out of power. Find a cell.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. That's better. I didn't want to do that.
Excavator is ready to
I
go.
really, truly did not.
Powered and protected from enemy fire. We need another power cell for the excavator. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site. We need another power cell for the excavator.
"24 seconds, 16 seconds, okay, okay, okay. Stop that. Do this all day. I just don't want to.
Bones of my father, fathom ground. Carcass of my mother, flame devoured. Behold me. Limbs of my children, piecemeal, unbroken. Behold me.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Alright, this is a common
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
spot where they congregate.
Strong. We're ready for battle.
That's gonna...
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The excavator has run out of power. Find
That's
the cell.
fine. Where's the other one? It is over here. Okay. I didn't want to do that. I'm going to do it every time it's
Excavator deployed.
clear.
Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact.
Alright, that's enough out of you. Get juggled. Have Yug. Go Yuggle. Thank you. I think I got a physics skill there at the last minute.
Lost power. Find another cell.
I thought I was holding a... Oh, did I do like a weapon switch part? Which I probably did.
We need another power cell for the excavator.
There we go. Lord have mercy. There we go.
Proceed to the dig site.
Alright, so once that one's done, we're done, and we can get out of this awful place. There we go. We're good. Alright, time to go. Ah, it's the wrong way. That one was all my fault. Still, we got through it. I'd like to have a frost as backup, but the downside is Frost's bubbles, even with very high power strength, go down in the blink of an eye. You basically have to, as Frost, you pretty much have to sit there pressing your 3 the entire match. You do not have the advantages that Limbo does. However, what you can do is you can double up and have a Limbo bubble paired with Frost's Snow Globe, and that's rather better because you've got multiple lines of defense at that point. So if enemies get through, they get hit by the bubble, or they have to shoot through the bubble anyway. Wow, that's rather a lot of them. It could be that he has Baruch as his weekly special. Could be. 8. It's half, I think, you can get, right? Killer Pedro 1 will get the memo eventually. Alright, my tenant Ferox is done. Rejoice, be merry. Alright, so we're going to try is the word of the day, to get this right against the Archon. swap here into another pair of clothes. Set. Vices Orcan. What is our...
If I may say, operator, your chosen
my duration's lower than I thought. That's okay. We can make that work. So the way this works is Prowl gives you a headshot bonus of 2.29. Roar apparently gives you the equivalent of a faction damage increase, which I did not realize. I thought it was just like a flat additive or something. I don't know what I thought. I knew it didn't work on power strength, so I just didn't care. So we're going to give this a try. I have a sneaking suspicion this is not going to go well, but we'll see. So first thing I have to do is do that. What'll that be? 53 seconds is more than adequate. In fact, it's probably too much. Alright, I don't need that on. I need energy. And I have a Stropha to deal with, like, miscellaneous enemies. As you can see, it does so fairly handily. The Stropha is rather strong if you do an heavy attack build. What I have to do before I get into... Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, noted. Noted? Can't have nice things. Just get stun juggled. Got it, got it, got it, got it. Got it. Just... Alright, the energy drain rate is rather worse than I had hoped. That is not ideal. It's okay, though. So we are still functional. Oh, right. Which is Dashwire? Dashwire, there we go. Perfect. Alright. So I need to find a baddie, and I need to shoot them in the face. Something like that, yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, get on the...
He will close the distance shockingly fast.
Thank you.
When he creates duplicates. Look for the one that is armed.
I missed, because I can't aim. I can't even see them right now. So this does bonus crit damage, and that's what I want. Can you turn off the boom? I can't even see it. And I'm shooting at the wrong enemy because I can't see anything. There, that's better. So this unfortunately just got dismantled very early, partly because I can't aim and partly because... Come on, get on the thing. I didn't even check my build to make sure it was the right one, to be honest. But here we are. So as you can see, I am capable of doing rather large damage numbers. I am putting in some work here. Fortunately, that's happening now. There we go. I'm gonna turn that off, because I don't want it on right now. This honestly works better solo. There's one. I believe that provided the headshot bonus. That one did not.
Deacon veils are holy regalia in Tizuna's eyes. They will open this gate even if their bearer is dead.
Alright. Oh good, I have full energy now. So moving around quickly as Ivara is a fine art. You can do certain maneuvers. Come on, hit him! Okay, don't hit him then. Peace, it's been real. Goodbye! So the other way to do this is eschew the headshot bonus and do something like... I'm not 10,000% sure what is blinding everything, but I'm not complaining. Thanks. Okay, so what I'm gonna do before this gets rolling is figure out where we're supposed to be, first off. Okay, so I'm gonna stop just outside the tile where we're supposed to go. If I can figure out where that is and get there. I'm going to use my operator, go and double tap 1. I'm going to activate my roar and hope that everybody gets here in a timely fashion. I'm going to set up a couple dash wires. Okay. Plan B. That didn't count. Oh god, not one of you. Come on. Come on! This gun is literally too accurate. Oh my gosh, not like this. As you can see, damage. Where are you? You're dead. So, as you can see, the technology works if you aren't good, which, unfortunately...
Amar thought himself a hunter. Now, he is a mere trophy. Good job.
So this build is mostly strength. It's got some duration. It's got a primed flow so that I have a huge energy pool, which is important because my powers are very, very low efficiency. Nice color combination. I wish it weren't two-tone. I go for like as many colors as I can stack, basically. I rarely have two-tones. I have a couple. I'll go to Crimson, yeah. Not a Tau Forge, though. I haven't gotten a Tau Forge in over a month. Almost 2 months. That's okay. We don't need them. They're good, though. 102% accuracy, which, considering how many pellets I was hemorrhaging forth, is kind of sad, actually. So we're going to have a quick little... Ooh, no, first we're going to switch to our other loadout. Who do we want to be today for later? We'll be Mirage Prime. We like Mirage. U. Did I form a U already? I did not, so I do have to do that. Polarization. And we'll plot that on primed target cracker. And that'll probably be the last V polarity we assign. That gives us a lot of free room to plop things in here. What was the one I wanted to put on? I have heard tell that hemorrhage is actually very effective on this. if you can consistently land the projectiles themselves. Um, so when you shoot the alt fire and you have the grenade hit an enemy, that's where hemorrhage will kick in, but will not kick in otherwise. The suction may or may not be a forced impact proc. I haven't been able to tell, because sometimes it looks like it hits in an area, but I don't think it is. I think it's just got a really weird hitbox for the projectile, because it's this big, bright, glowy thing. You can't tell where the actual projectile is. You could probably figure it out if you went into photo mode, but who has the time or energy? Let's see, we have this geared for radiation, which is good. Yeah, we've got lethal torrent on there. Yeah. I'll get a hyphen polarity up. Probably put a D polarity on just to have one. Galvanized shot isn't perfect for this, but it's workable. Crit. I think there was a crit mod that I wanted to... Oh, right. Yeah, there's the D polarity I wanted to have on there. So yeah, the next one will be a D polarity. I'll put that there because that gives me some crit chance, which will push that. What will that get up to? If that gets up to 4.6 times 11... No, sorry, 9. 4.6 times 9... No, that's status chance. 9 times 9. So that's another 80%. Which in terms of this, that'll be 4% per tick. So probably looking at like 160% crit chance, give or take. I think. Around 160. Let me action. No, mods. Plinks, Critadex, Fusion. Bup. Because I can afford to do that. Bup. Yeah, it's fine. Yes. We'll take off for now lethal torrent because we're going to be putting that back on anyway. Yeah, 167 crit chance, which is pretty acceptable, and then 152 on the alt fire, which is pretty okay. Okay. That's about what I thought. We'll pop that on there once we have the D polarity up and running. Then we'll get a probably 2 hyphen polarities up. I call them hyphens. I forget what the actual name is. It doesn't matter. Naramon. 2 Naramon polarities. V, D, hyphen. That's we ignore the ribbon one. And then there's Exilus slots, which are their own thing. That's for things like minus zoom. Energizing shot is one of the rare useful mods that can go there. Ammo mutation, which is completely irrelevant for this weapon because it has infinite ammo. Trick mag isn't useful. It is actual magazine size that you're looking for, and that is not an Exilus mod. Yeah, slip magazine is what you're looking for, and I believe you get extra damage for the... Don't you? Maybe not. Is there like reduced magazine size? Someone was telling me that eject magazine might actually work on it. Like if you fire the projectile, then immediately switch weapons. It'll, but like I don't think you'd notice a difference. Honestly, I don't think there'd be much point. Synth charge though is kind of a biggie on this one because it's just like it's a big honking chunk of extra damage. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put on. And again, galvanized shot would work great here, but it's not strictly necessary. What did I want to put on here? Alright. We can put in an upgraded auger pact for now. We don't need it though. Just bumps our damage up a little. Actually, you know what? I'm probably not going to have Augur Pact on the final build. I'll probably have an elemental mod. Because elemental mods are pretty good. What was the one I had on there? 3? I can probably put like a 5 on there and I can still put on... No, I need a 4. There we go. I can put on that. I can't put on that. I forgot. Yeah, okay. So, Aug. Gives me 7. I can put on another dual stat 7 cost. Let's see. We've got gas. We can do... Which is the one I have on there? Heat is the one I have on there, right? Oh no, it has native heat. I forgot. How does that work with this then? If I put on Jolt, for instance, what does that do? That converts to radiation. Okay, so heat is the weapon's base element, and then the toxin from the what's it called? Being a tenet weapon comes after that in the modding order. Very good. That is easy enough to remember. Okay, so we could do... Actually, we could do heat viral. The heat is not very much, but it is present. So we'll go with that for now. The Tenant Ferox is now leveled up. So we can just never use that again, probably. Not to be too snarky about it. It's not that it's bad. It's another one I wanted to fiddle with was the Quartak. For Archons. Why does the Tenant Ferox come before that in terms of rank? Oh. I have no idea. What did I want to use? Something goofy. Ah, yes. Cavern Caresser. Yeah, that one. That's the one I want to do. Yep. I'm also going to equip a Zorus while I'm at it, because I'm going to be doing a run for the sister, another sister of Barvos. I'm going to have to switch frames at that point, but I'm not going to worry about it until then. But before that point in time, let's go bang out, see what Call has on offer. I think this week is the forest one? Why are we not just teleporting there? I don't know. You tell me. That's the wrong one. Blow up good. Yep, scavenge. Gene stamps are annoying, but you can do them cumulatively. If I don't manage to find them all, then it's fine. That's actually more annoying than it sounds, but it'll be easy later. Easy and really annoying, actually. Yes. He's itchy, he says. Oh hey, we'll get to find out if wearing the Protovire armor will count for sentient kills. Now that I actually have it equipped. It probably won't. That would be too much to ask. I'm just gonna double check over here.
Sure.
Some of your Grenier friends are locked up here, if you want to say hello.
Okay. We do this.
First part of this is like this tiny, tiny, practically microscopic stealth section. Not really a problem. There we go. Yeah. Hi there, bye there. And, goodbye again.
That was mean.
Oh, hello.
Done.
Yoink. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get the jetpack and then double back. Ooh, nice. That's actually reassuring to see those there, because if I do have to run this again to get all the gene stamps, then I'll be able to get them quite quickly. Boop. This would be 4, this would be 5, this would be 6, this would be 7, this would be boop. I'm gonna go get that jetpack through here, then double back to this area because it'll be faster to navigate with the pack. There's not one over here I need to scan, right? He says. He breathes. Palms sweaty. Queen spaghetti. I'm not a rapper. Alright, so they want me to get a bunch of kills while airborne and a bunch of grenade kills. Grenade kills are going to be the real deal breaker here. Because you need to actually have grenades for that, and you only have 4 at any given time. So you need to either be getting multi-kills or getting resupplied with them quite frequently. Neither of which are super duper likely once you have friends. But they'll go for it.
You rest.
So we're gonna tap you a bunch, tap, 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 and
You fight like two.
oh hey, it's our first special friend. Hello, special friend. Wow, that actually connected.
Take this.
I cannot tell you how pleased I am. Bloop.
Time to fight.
Oh, there's another special friend. Hello, special friend. How are things, friend? Jagle 9. I think that's it.
Follow call.
979. Also, Grong 67. He's quite a lad, that Grong 67. Here's one more friend. This friend is guaranteed. I think I did not. Wow, okay. I was quite confident that was not far enough.
Your brothers wait.
Don't see any control systems, but there is a shock mine. It might have enough juice to disable the gate. Maybe one of your brothers can arm it?
I was too slow. That's okay. That's not ideal. I didn't think she was going to spawn today, but alright. Hi.
Call? Scope's picking up one of your, girl brothers. I'm not sure what she's carrying, but I would not
where's
let her
the-
hit you with it.
There it is.
Get over there.
Please make that go boom. Please. Please yump. Okay, don't yump.
Call?
Now she yumped.
Shielded by her cool
That's not where you're supposed to land, lady. Thanks for the grenade. Yump. Yup. Thank you. Verticality.
Shock mines could be useful. Get one of your brothers to arm it. See your drones? Take them out.
Yump.
Now's your chance. Hit the drones.
Not quite called.
Now's your chance, Call. Use your veil smasher thingy.
I kind of wish you could carry her with you, but she does count for your veil breaks, though, so that's cool. I'm just double checking here to see if there's any dog tags. There is a dog tag. Come on, come on.
All fight for brothers,
That might have been adequate. There we go.
but call
Oh, it does
break
count for the
any
protovire
family
armor, which is
bond.
nice.
So
But it
maybe call
didn't look like it
finds
counted
sister
for the
one day.
Hey, don't jump me like that. That scares me. You have loud, spooky, breathy noises. Don't do those. Thank you.
New target.
I am out of nades, so I need to find some more. Read. Kill baddies until they cough up. Basically, we're gonna shake them down for lunch money. It's no big deal. Yo. Stop yiggling. It's funny. The reason I have such a hard time with them and their incredible jiggly behavior is because if you're playing as them as a Warframe or a Tenno, they don't move at all. They just kind of come on implacably and then die. Or kill you, as the case may be. But here, they jiggle around like... I don't know, they just want to do the twist, you know? They just want to dance. And I can't really fault them that. It makes actually landing a stream of bullets on them incredibly annoying. Okay. I do have to get airborne kills, but I'm gonna do those after I get the Chakor. I wish I could ride the line. Not sure why we're not allowed to, other than the entire call game mode seems to be built around the idea that let's take you having options for movement and get rid of all of them. You know how you played this game, and the reason you played this game was to be a space ninja. Let's get rid of all of that. That makes perfect sense, right? Garkon Gakrar! Indeed. I agree, for what it's worth. Oh, that's right, I have no grenades. Where's the guy? There you are. Hi. Bye. Oh wow, I lost a lot of health there.
We go now.
The more of these guys I deveil, the harder this is going to become to get grenade kills. But
You better die for them.
Kuga logo and whatever that thing is.
Of course you don't. Oh, you surprise me. Clever.
You gonna let me get in the water? Thank you.
Rusty. Chipper won't like.
Ah, well, by all means, let's shop around for something better.
I just hopped right over it. Oops. We have another friend. Let's see if we can... Ooh, clutch! I'm getting good at that. It only took us 3 months. 3 months? Ish.
Wake up. Killing time.
Killing time. Oh, I wanted to... Never mind. Never mind! I don't think there's a dude here. Okay. No gene tag. I didn't actually want to kill him. That's okay. I'm good. Hi, how's it hanging? Oh no! Okay. Is this the intended result? No. Was it the desired result? Yes. It is the Call weekly mission. And we just need one more gene stamp wherever it is. Fortunately, those are cumulative, so if you don't get them all in one run, you can generally get them the next if you so choose. Or at least that's how it worked. Not last week, but the week before. Where I didn't get them all and then was like, oh great, I'm gonna have to get them all in one. And if that's been the way it's been forever, I didn't know. I thought you had to get them all in one go. If that's a recent change, great. That's right, you can't do that. Midair. There we go. Getting jetpack kills I'm not going to worry about till I have the Chakur, and then I'm just going to hover and spam the Chakur shots, and that'll get me those very quickly. If I can get some in the meantime, great, like that, but I'm not going to count on them. And I need to stock up on grenades anyway. Are you? Yes, you're a good guy. Good. One of my friends. How are you guys? I'm just going to tell them to regroup. They might be working off of an order I accidentally made. It sure is. Okay, Kuga logo. And, I don't know, energy sword from Halo.
Looks like there's some bigger firepower for you ahead. Can you carry the...
Old gun, good.
Also, the rabbits floating around count.
Cross that rope bridge.
Call can carry.
Did I? I didn't pick up that grenade. Why is the pickup radius on those so tight sometimes? It's probably got something to do with the way the hitbox is arranged while you're flying. There we go. Easy. So that's everything except for gene stamps. And I don't truthfully know where the last one is. There's a couple places I can poke around real quick. I do like that this counts for protofire armor. I wish I'd known that literally months ago, but here we go. It's a good way to get a lot of sentient kills. Just... Wait. What? Give me that. Thank you. Ayanga, not Shakur. I know the difference, probably. I don't know what they're called. There's like 300 gun weapons in this game. You think I can remember all their names? Don't be ridiculous. Okay. The last gene tag could. Well, I like how he's holding it. I don't like how he's doing the other thing. Grumble. I hit with stick and drop gun, apparently. I don't know how that works. I thought this thing had 6 shots. Am I crazy? Did they nerf it? At any rate. Oh, hi. How are things? And I also want to make sure I have blown off all the knee pads. That'll make my life easier later, and then we'll just apparently do no damage. That's fine. So I want somebody up there. Please, somebody hop up there. They don't like doing that.
There has to be something we can do. It's just a machine. Call, there are multiple ramparts near your location. Heavy gun emplacements.
Okay.
I suggest you use them.
Call. Heard it back. Call. Finish. Job.
Another thing you can do is like soften up all the legs and then pop them all, like one tap them basically, but yeah. So sometimes the Grenier will actually come and do these apparently, but I have not been so fortunate. They did it once, like 2 weeks ago, and they have not done it since. Also I missed because I'm smart. Hey, you see all use?
Call taking fire.
Please. Please. For frag. You do this for frag? You not do. Okay. You see you? I see you. Are you gonna... Have I mentioned how much I love this mission ever since they made it so that you have to use these things? Oh, I haven't. Well, guess what? It stinks. It's really not okay. Because the AI is supposed to help you, but they don't. They don't a lot. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Come on. Come on. Who's your good boy? Not me. Get in that and do the thing. Oh, good work. Good work, you shot it at that guy. That's perfect. Okay, fine. I'll do it myself. Once I stop dying. That's less than effective. I don't think this can turn that far. I was intended to just, you know, get him to come out of his hole. Yeah. It's a distraction. It was a ruse, even. See? Sixth dimensional chess. I win. With power of call, but definitely not power of brothers. Brothers were less than helpful.
You dead already?
Yes, no, maybe. Go boom. Thank you, boom.
Admit, I am a little impressed. Go on then.
Come on.
Tell me.
There we go.
How did you do that?
Shoot in right place. And not die.
Okay. I am not going to backtrack and hunt for the last gene tag. I will do that later. Then again, it might save time over having to do that boss fight again. I take it all back. I am going to backtrack and look for the gene tag. I absolutely don't want to do the boss fight again. It's not hard, it's just a bloody nuisance all the way through. There's nothing that goes well on that boss fight, except when the AI decides to cooperate, which it has done once out of the, what, 5 times this mission has come up? Probably more. Once did it work properly. Once. Single time. Einst. Eins, eins, eins. I just don't care. Don't think there's one over here, but I'll look. Fortunately, the mission is all completed, so all we have to do is find this last gene tag and then leave. There's basically no enemies anymore, except for 1 or 2 stragglers that'll probably respawn at that spot over behind me. Okay, if I were a gene tag placement that I didn't find yet, where would I be? I think I looked over here already, but I'll do it again. I did look over here, but apparently that's exactly where it was. I could have saved myself some time. That's fine. At least it was nearby. I didn't have to go back to the beginning of the mission or anything. Flying is slightly faster, or substantially faster, than walking. And if you can get a good angle for a ground pound, you can save yourself even more time. Or you can do what I just did there, which is waste time. That is bad. This is not the desired end result. What are you even... Here we go. And I like to cap off my ground slams with a dodge roll, or in this case, shoulder check, which... you can do actually preemptively. So you can skip the hitting the ground animation entirely if you do the right timing. In fact, you can do it in midair. Actually, you can't do it in midair, you do have to hit the ground. But if you're mashing the button, or hit the button at the right timing. Like that. I actually got both the slam and the slide. So not too shabby. So that should have been all the objectives. There wasn't a time limit. They haven't done a time limit one in a while now. A couple weeks. I do want to get sentient kills. If I keep cycling between like these last couple areas, there will be more sentience, but I'm not going to farm it. I can do that some other week. Honestly, I'll have it completed if I do one of the sentient spaceships call missions, because those have tons.
Keep the heads and biceps inside the windows.
Here we go. Easy game, easy life.
Matey, no rubbish. Pretty much everything Carl dropped off.
Oh, another thing I learned is apparently these will all work if you mod your well, the ones that do elements, not the health one, but the element ones will work if you use them on a certain exalted weapon frames. It'll work. I did not know this. This is news to me. It's welcome news, but I did not know. The Dewata definitely, according to the person I talked to. I have not experimented with it myself, so he may have been bamboozling me. Or she, I don't actually know. Alright, so we're gonna leave that. Go to the orbiter. And we want to get another sister, preferably this time with an ephemera. Is there a particular weapon I want to do it for? Not really. I'll take whatever, because none of my tenet weapons are, oh wow, look at that. Almost 0.4% off from the lowest possible roll. That's classic. So yeah, any tenet weapon will do. Cycron preferred. So to do that, we're going to go to Pluto. We're going to go to... That's an exterminate. I don't want to exterminate. Is there a capture here? Yeah, there it is. No. We're going to do that solo so we can ensure we know what we're doing.
Orbis has been counting stars, operator.
And that everyone is on the same page, i.e. me.
You are here to find our target and bring them to the extraction point. Happy hunting. Watch the security systems.
Are you in there?
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly. Target located.
That
Bring them in.
was suboptimal. Alright. I just have to find... And I think I was forgetting to look for...
Mission complete. The captain has been escorted to the extraction point. Well done.
the golden fist of Harbos. I don't do this all that often. So you'll have to forgive me for forgetting to look for it early. Fortunately, our weapon here is, our Plinks is actually strong enough to deal with level 30 enemies like it's nothing. This is generally known in the business as a good thing.
Stay
Okay. Oh, where you went? No. Okay, very good. We are running out of space for the thing to be, but that's okay. That's not. We're fine. Alright, so the most important thing is we need to get this up and running. And this is behaving already, so we're good. There we go. Whoop, I got interrupted. We are rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling. Keep those doggies rolling, 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 rolling. Rawhide. That's not the direction I wanted to throw it, but it exploded anyway, so it's good. It's good, I say. Explosions are good. We didn't get a 75, but that's okay. Part of that was spawns. They seemed kind of less than usual, but you only need like 25, so it's really not a big deal. Oh, please, please come over here. I will give you a hug. With tentacles. Tentacle hug. One could contend that it's the best kind of hug. And now we have special friend. Cycron again preferred because the Cycron is pretty good. Where are you? I wanted to bullet jump away from that and instead looked over at it to see the explosion and got bopped. Boom. What are you? Ah, beautiful. Thank you. I take. Oh. Blech. Map is different for everyone. I've played this weekly mission, but the map was different. I'm sorry, I didn't even see you had posted that. I thought they were the same for everyone every week, but I don't honestly know, in truth. That was only my assumption, and clearly erroneous. Maybe it is per person. I know you have to, they are solo, obviously. I kind of wish you could do them in a group. It would make them less tedious. but they are solo affairs. No, I guess it was only it is per person. If you're saying you had a different one, unless you're on console, and maybe console is a different rotation. I should check. Let me check the wiki. Let me see if it says anything. Wiki. No. Yes, that wiki. Let's see. Here's the wares. Break Narmer weekly missions. Here we go. So they do rotate Sundays. I think I knew that already. Solo only. Each mission. Yeah. Checking now to see. Okay, quick time offense, so much chords, tips, no. Wow, people actually have a list of the areas where these things spawn, which is about right. Unless it's in a rotation based on which ones you've done? I don't know. I know I get a different one every week and they cycle between, I think it's always sneaky one, then this one, then one on the sentient ship. And then it just continues to rotate over and over and over. Sometimes the rewards in the shop are different, but... I'm looking... I'm not seeing anything. It may be per person, and it's just your own personal list, depending on when you did it. I thought they were universal, but I guess they are not. I have completely forgotten about these. This has probably been sitting at 70% or 70,000 for literally ever. And I would not know. Okay, let's switch back to Mirage so we can go about what we were going to do, whatever that was. I honestly don't remember. Oh, I don't need the Zorus anymore. Saints be praised. We'll go with the, let's see, what works with you? The goofy weapons do, I know that. The Archon weapons. Should all work. Vertilac being, for me, the choicest one because you just get so many projectiles out of it. It's pretty baller. It's rather good. You'll see. It's also bright, loud, and obnoxious. Let's see. One of them was... Oh, in that case, let me switch to my nuker. Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. Oh jeez, I am dehydrated. I'm still in solo. Good work. Gammon. Yeah. Failed in heavy load-bearing air quotes. Are you gonna keep talking to me? Really? Oh, and she's got an ephemera, so I don't get to have a nice Cycron. I'm upset. I'm actually kind of bummed. So I should have checked that first, but yeah, she's got an ephemera, so she's going to be, we're going to be sparing her. It's fine, because her weapon bonus is nothing. It's 1% over the bare minimum. So this is actually very good. This is very good. The dog, I think, is one of the ones that gets rid of your weapon, though, so that's not very good. That one's really annoying. I think. I might be misremembering. So let's do the Elite Sanctuary Onslaught. The way this works, get energy, press 2. After some enemies are dead, rinse, wash, repeat. At some point I need to get my more optimized Panzervolpaphyla build going. I will worry about that when the time comes. So, you see all those, right? Yeah, you see all those. Well, guess what? We do that. We get a lot more. They don't have super long range, but they're pretty good, and they hurt. And because we have, I think, max range, we don't really have to worry much. About hitting the whole tile. This is a build that works great on these missions specifically, and not so great on actual normal gameplay. For better or for worse. You don't even need to refresh it as often as I am. Oh well, the lag of the thing showing up just really messed my aim up there. So we need to do 8 rooms. I will try to do them solo. Probably someone's going to wind up leaving before that time. They do that. Oh, I haven't had this room in a while. This is nice. Should affect the entire tile. Oh, that's what's going on. boom. I wouldn't consider it a meta build per se, just a particularly usable one. One of the advantages of what's going on here is because enemies are getting sucked into the mines, they set a lot of them off at once, and a whole lot of enemies die as a result. I may put Prime Fulmination on this at some point. Easy work. Another perk of using this weapon that groups them together, even though you don't get a wide layout of mines, you still get a bunch of mines in one location from the objects they drop, and that'll set off multiple different effects at once, which obviously is good. They don't do tons of damage per, because I don't have a super high strength build. I may work on that. If I put on power strength, improving Archon shards, we can probably do that. Even then, their damage doesn't scale spectacularly well, but because they are doing like pure forced elemental procs, they are still fairly good for armor stripping, getting past shields with toxin damage, that sort of thing. It's okay. It's not a straightforward nuking build. I mean, it's fairly straightforward in practice, but it's not really a press button, enemies die. It's you have to kill some enemies and then press the button, and then have the enemies go near, have at least one enemy go near where the boom boom thing happens, and then, but once you get it going, it's very, very, very effective. The problem is getting it going. And you do want to do 8 zones here for the challenge, but also for the oh my gosh, okay, get tapped. The rotation bonus. That's bad. Really? That early? Come on now. Well, at least some people stuck around. You'd only do 2? That's... I don't think that's even the full... That's the full first rotation. That's not even... Or a full A. Not even the AABC that we're trying to get done. Okay, let's get one going and then work with it from there. Because our range is so huge, every time one goes off, it's gonna kick in on a bunch of enemies at once. We only need a couple toxin ones going off at any given time. Or electricity. You can wind up looking kind of like Volt if enough of the electrically charged ones kick in. Oh, that didn't hit anybody. Just gonna get... There we go. You can't spam it like you can the Mutalist Cernos, for instance. Proboscis Cernos, not Mutalist Cernos. I know words. I know all the weapons. Definitely. I pay attention. I think we can recast you. Can't recast too often, or Samaris will be like, you did the thing too much. You're no longer allowed to do the thing. This is why we can't have a nice thing. Bad to know. Okay, zone 4... Is it 2 per rotation on Elite, or is it just 1? Like, does it go wave 1, 2, that's the first day, 2, 3, second day, 3, or rather, 1, 2, A, 3, 4, A, 5, 6, B, 7, 8, C. I can't remember right now off the top of my head. I just do 8. It's like I do 20-minute runs for survivals. It's just what's done. You want to do a full rotation, that's what you do. You're absolutely positively getting a full rotation if you do that. Maybe you're getting 2 full rotations. That'd be cool too. Am I alone? I'm not alone. That's good. Oh, I forgot to equip. Yeah. But I would, though. Yeah, these enemies are starting to scale a little beyond my ability to reliably kill them quickly. Mostly it's that they hurt me a lot, and that's the main concern. So they're gonna tap me hard, but that's doable so long as you keep mobile and keep airborne, really. That's how you survive in Warframe. You don't need to tank hits if they just can't hit you. That's why Cloak is so damn good. Any invisibility is your best friend in Warframe. I didn't actually want to do that. That's 6, here's 7. Whoa! Let's not do that. There we go. I forget what causes the toxin procs now. It's probably one of the ammo types. Before it was shotgun ammo. I'm not sure what does it now anymore. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm sort of focused. I apologize. I am doing a Mirage nuke build. I know. Wow, I'm pressing the button. My chat's in a separate window. I have to look at a full 5 inches to the right. You're gonna have to cut me a little slack. Yeah, man. Anytime. Uh-oh. You're not, Oh, because I didn't actually die. Oh, okay. I get it. I thought I was dead. No. I am the violence. I am the speed. The main thing is just to get a bunch of dead dudes. And then it works. Once they drop things, they do have to drop things. If they don't drop things, there's no point. But that's why they do that. I'm not recasting super often, but often enough so that they aren't, drops aren't disappearing. Casual reminder that that goes through nullifier shields. Just a quick casual reminder. This place fortunately has a lot of dark zones, so I'm able to get the damage resist going. I have to not stand on that. Where did he go? Oh, he, like, went into the wall. Okay. I could probably afford to make another one. There we go. This isn't a perfect nuke build either. I could stand to have more power strength. It's not a super damaging nuke build, but it does have max range, and then, like, what, I don't know, I think it's over 100%. It should be over 100% damage. It should be closer to like 150. That is area 7. And we are doing great for efficiency. We do have help, so I have help. I get carried a lot. It's okay. Main thing is get some seed kills in. If we had like a... That's fine. That's fine. If we had like a Sarin or a Volt in a pinch, we can get some serious work done very early. Also, another Mirage will work handily because you don't step on each other's toes because everybody has the same drops, or has their own drops rather, for ammo and health orbs and all that. Come on. There we go. I did not want to land on that. I was trying to bull jump away. That's okay. That's no problem. One, 2. And we're just dying a lot. It's fine. It's fine. We'll be able to get to the end of it. They should not be an issue. I swear I jumped out of that, but I was too slow, I guess. There we go. Ideally, you spawn camp them, and you get them where they spawn, and kill them where they stand. This is fine. It's just a very fragile build. We have a million ways to avoid death here. And we're not exactly kitted to deal mass murder outside of our nuke, which is fine. Like, these guys right here, we want to... Listen, tentacles are fun, okay? And another one. I'm out of energy. Okay, cool. Oh, I didn't get the second one out. There we go. See? We're doing great. And that's our 2 rotations, so I'm going to call it there. Valkyr's Scream to slow them. Yeah, I could do that. So the tentacle gun is... Here, I'll even show you the build. Oh, cool, a Leto Vandal receiver. I already had one from closed beta, but that's totally alright. Well, transition from closed to open. Was that the Bratton Vandal? Whatever. They were around the same time, and that's when I got them. So the gun is a kit gun. And does this shows components, right? Yeah. Using Vermisplicer, Tremor, and Splat. Oh, hi. Yeah, you can definitely get work out of Archon Stretch. I haven't put that on there yet because I think I have to format it again. My biggest gripe with Archon Stretch is it's freaking expensive. Mine is less strength and less duration. It's actually kind of bad. I do not use the Tenet Diplo as much. Mine is... Yeah, mine has a little more, a little less strength, a little more range, and less duration. I could stand to mod it again. Actually, can I put on the Archon? Because it's the same total, and I won't be losing anything. Explosive Ledger Domain, obviously, is the most important thing. Actually, I don't have a lot less strength. Let's see. Yeah, I went with Cunning Drift over Power Drift. That's, I think, the main difference, other than the Archon Stretch, which I've got to get around to. So I have the right idea. I just there's min-maxing I could do that I haven't quite gotten around to, and then I haven't put on any Archon shards yet, and I'd probably put those on. I might put those on duration just for the sake of being able to use my 1 and 3 for longer, and that would make up for not having any duration on there at all. I'd probably get rid of Prism instead. Yeah, I'd get rid of... Oh, unless you have to get rid of Eclipse to do that. You probably have to get rid of Eclipse. I love Eclipse. Like, I live in Eclipse. Because the damage resist. But if they're all slowed down, they don't care. And with max range, what is max range on, say, Gloom, for instance? I don't even know. Probably less than Valkyr's Scream. I'll definitely look into that. I'll probably set that up on a build. Because that sounds like it would work very handily. What does that come out to for range? 70 meters. Oh yeah, that's definitely more than Gloom. Gloom is like... I know I looked at what Gloom was at max range. I don't remember what it is. It's a lot, though, but it's not that much. So I'd definitely go for Warcry. Plus, Warcry's great. Warcry's so much fun. And it gives you the armor increase as well. So that's a good choice. I want to look at your plasmor, sorry. Oh, of course. Of course you have a good ribbon. Of course. I don't. I never even thought of putting that on there. I probably should have. Other than that, yeah, those look pretty. I'd probably put on what's it called? It's the corrupted mod that reduces fire rate, just for more crit chance or damage. One sec. Arcoplasmor is great though. Like, you cannot go wrong with a Tenet Arcoplasmor. They're super good. I wish I could side by side them. That's the wrong one. Let's see. Oh, I don't even have a I don't even have an Exilus mod on there. I think I was in full slap stuff on there mode, and I didn't even bother. Whatever. I'll put a Exilus mod on there at a later date. I don't care about ammo. Yeah. What's the base element on mine? I think mine has like no bonus either. I've had really bad luck the last several. Yeah, 29.1, and I haven't taken the time to grind it out. Out of interest, I do want to see the Diplos, what you've got going on there. Yeah, definitely. You can actually get away, if you, for some reason, didn't have mod space, you can get away with a primed pistol mutation at level 0. It costs nothing to equip. And it doesn't work quite as well, but it's quite effective. Yes, yeah, Mesa would definitely shoot faster because she gets the passive fire rate buff. Yeah, Diplos are. I keep meaning to use Diplos more, and I'm just like stuck using other things. Right now, I'm leveling up the plinks. Let me get another Forma on here. Let's actually put on our depolarity. Oh wait, no, we're not at level 34 yet. No, we are. We're good. So I want to put on it. Let me take that off and then put on depolarity, and I'll show the gun in a sec. Depolarity, thank you. So I can actually use this thing. You're gone. Yeah, 167. That's pretty good. I lose a bit of damage because I don't have Augur Pact on there. There we go. So the one I'm using is it's a kit gun using Vermisplicer, Tremor, and Splat. And Vermisplicer, Tremor, and Splat will get you the... it does reduce your fire rate a bit, and I think the beam is a little shorter. But you get the highest crit out of the whole thing, and this thing lives in crit land. Basically, it's a slightly slower propagating Amprex, in effect. In that it's not near hit scan. It takes like a quarter to half a second for the beam to stretch out, but once it does, it starts chaining everywhere, and it's a beautiful, 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 beautiful thing. It's very, very damaging. It's a little slow, but the general layout is pretty much your bog standard crit build, meshed with status, because it does a lot of status. You don't even need hunter munitions, in truth. You can use hunter munitions if you want, though, because you can do impact procs, and you're doing tons of crits. Not internal bleeding, rather. Internal bleeding, and then I was making the mental shift over to hunter munitions. Hunter munitions it's good with, but you don't strictly need, because you already have some slash in there, and it's already the most dominant of your IPSs, but you'll get it more frequently with Hunmun. I actually typed in Hunmun, which You won't find it with. The problem is I don't have room. In order to keep heat viral and galvanized aptitude, I cannot fit on Hunman, as well as keeping vital sense and keeping crit damage is kind of nice. This is kind of a half and half compromise build, I guess you could say. Kind of a compromise. You can spec full into crit, and you will obviously do that very well at 117 crit rate. But you can also do status and crit. There aren't too many guns that can do status and crit equally well and come out aces, and this one happens to be one of them. Amprex is slightly faster, but it also has innate electricity, so you have to kind of mod accordingly. It's harder to get a... You can't really get a pure heat viral. You can get viral radiation very easily, but heat viral you can't really do. Or viral electrical, if you so chose, which also works. That's another weapon that makes beautiful use of hunter munitions, because you're just getting so many procs at once very, very quickly. So it's pretty good. I would like to fit Hunman on there, but again, I don't really see a way to do that. I don't care about Vigilante supplies. That is literally only there for the 20% chance to enhance crits. That's literally the only reason that mod's on there. I don't need it for the ammo at all. At all. That's totally irrelevant. The only one I would consider dropping, I guess, would be Galvanized Aptitude, but it's extremely useful. And I would be swapping that for multi-shot. Vigilante armaments. That's the one. And that's when I can just put in Vigilante supplies for nothing. No cost. Well, 4 cost, but it's very, very cheap. And I'm still getting the set mod effect at that point. And because I'm carrying... a weapon, stat stick, set mod weapon for my Helios here, I'm able to get those set benefits. Unless that's not actually working and it's just a visual thing, but I'm pretty sure it works. So that's how that is. Where are you? So yeah, oh yeah, and PAX charge, just so you never have to worry about ammo ever. You can do any of them. It's hard to get headshots with, because the beam will, when it branches off, does not go for heads. But on the initial target, you can get PAX Seeker. And the same basically applies to PAX Bolt. I've briefly fiddled with residual malodor and residual viremia, but they're kind of bad. they're kind of awful. So no. So PAX charge, it gets it by default. Primary merciless over deadhead only again because it's a lot easier to get kills than it is to get headshots consistently with it. I also can't aim for anything. What's the other one? Primary frostbite. I have not looked into yet. I would kind of like to give it a shot. I just have to take the time to get some primary frostbites. I think I could make that work rather handily. What I don't know is if it's actually kicks in with residual malodor. If it works with residual malodor, then I could justify barely using residual malodor because ammo is not going to be an issue. Because if I get rid of this, it has a total of 90 ammo, which is really bad, but it has vigilante supplies, so you just don't care. Basically. But I don't think that this will work with primary frostbite, because you're not getting a cold status effect from the gun, you're getting it from this ice patch you put down. I don't know. I haven't looked into it. But it is something I would like to give a shot, because getting, 40x stack At 2.25, what does that come to? Let's get out our handy calculator here. I'm not going to do that in my head, I'm lazy. Let's see, that's 3 crit damage times 40, that'll be 120 crit damage, and 2.25 times 4 aught is 90% multi-shot, so that's very respectable. But that's only if it works with residual malodor, because I can't easily get cold out of it. Unless I just get rid of viral, and I go with what would I have to do that? I'd have to go with like gas or corrosive. Yeah, I could do it with gas corrosive. And then I could have cold. Corrosive wouldn't be bad either. Heat viral just is the bog standard. Do you want it to work against anything? And the answer is yes. So, duh. In fact, I need Jolt. Not Jolt, what is it called? Elec. High voltage. That's the one. If I swap that for thermite rounds and put that there, that'll give me corrosive cold. So I could make that work and use the thing. Primary frostbite. Since it's only on cold proc, but we don't have that. So it's kind of moot. There we go. So it's pretty okay. Mostly visually impressive. It's not, its performance isn't stellar, but it's not bad either. I rather enjoy it. Like, I like it more than, where's my sun gun? I like it a bit more than the gaze. Primary. There's another one you sent me, regulators. Yes, definitely. Actually, I think I use, there's one that slows you down but gets you a bit more crit chance that I might have on there. I have to double check. Lethal, yeah, naturally. Yeah. Going for a heat corrosive. Which is solid. Viral heat being standard, heat corrosive if you want to deal with anything with Grenier, basically. So that's a good build, I would say. Let me see, what is my Mesa's got? I have a couple different regulator setups. I don't have galvanized shot on there because I'm not going heavy into status. But it would not hurt. So this is, I'm using anemic agility. It slows down, it deals less damage, but it has higher fire rate. And I think I was using that to... Oh, this is the speed build. This is the damage build. Here we go. Bert and Ernie. Haha. This one is also corrosive heat. What was yours getting up to? Yeah. 206 was the fire rate on that. That's 23.68. This one is at 23.68. So you can do slightly better damage-wise with... but I am missing out on status, is the big one. I'd have to do another, what, 2 Forma? Yeah, I'd need a... Galvanized is 12. That would go down to 6. If I nix that, Convulsion will go down by 5. That leaves me 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I would need to do 2 Forma. I could either do another V and a hyphen or a hyphen and a D polarity, and that would get me there. But I would have to do that. Alternatively, I swap out for more status if I'm going to take advantage of Galvanized Shot. In fact, let me real quick, I could probably cobble that together in about 10 seconds. Primed heated charge. Where are you? We don't care about that. We do care about that. Dum. Lethal Torrent, yes. And we want, let's see, let's go with Convulsion. And Corrosive, and we'll put on Pistol Pestilence, and then we can probably do what? Do another heat. Put on Scorch. That gives us a bunch of galvanized, bunch of extra status. So you can go with a 30 status. You are missing out on a bunch of crits, so I'd probably just disregard that. And that puts us as what? That puts us as 24. Yeah, let's go with crit damage. So crit. And we can get up to... Oh, I don't have enough. It's okay. Now we do. I'd have to do more modding anyway. Creeping Bullseye is pretty clutch as well for dealing with additional damage. I haven't fiddled with Hollow Point much to see if that really pushes you over the edge, but it's an option. I'd have to put on more Forma is the bottom line. So, we're not doing that today. Ernie for heavy damage, Bert for just spamming bullets. To get as many viral procs up as you can in a shortish period of time, and then having a giggle. So it goes, and the the focus sight gets real tiny real fast. Galvanized shot would still be a good idea, but I can't really fit it on. Anyway, that's my life. What's the other weapon? Oh, Broken War. Yeah. Ah, well. Yeah, crit damage is nice. I don't have good crit. I don't have good. I don't have good Rivens as a rule. I don't put much stock into them, in truth. They are very handy, but it's like, okay, yeah, I can get a Riven for a gun I want, or just deal with the fact that I'm never going to. I shouldn't say that, since I actually have a pretty good one. But I can't really fit it on. Not on this one. I can make it work for a status build. I don't know if Punch Through works on this. It does, or did, on the Kuvan Nucor at one point in time. I don't know if it still does, where basically the main beam would hit an enemy, then keep going through them, and it could hit an enemy behind them, and it would spark between both of them. And it was very, very powerful. I do not know that that works anymore, but if it does, then this would be very, very handy. Anywho, I'm going to switch to my more regular build here, which is basically all power strength, all duration. It's not maximized, but it's close. You don't need range. We're not trying to help people. Oh, yeah, what's your Mesa build? Yeah. Yeah, efficiency good. I've where's my general build? My general Mesa build. Here we go. I meant to check that earlier. Yeah, this is kind of my all-rounder. It's a bit of strength, it's a bit of duration, it's a bunch of efficiency. It's got no range. So what I do with this one is I do it basically by leaping and then spamming. Oh yeah, Comb, definitely. Mired, sure. Yeah, getting just free heat in there. Yep. That would be nice. I don't grind for Kuva all that often. So, it's not like I don't have a lot. I have tons. Every time I get more, I just kind of roll my eyes because I don't get into the Riven thing. But they are definitely good when they're good like that. For sure. Oh yeah, minus fire rate could definitely be interesting on that. Yeah, those are pretty good there. What's the Mesa build you had? Yeah, 167 duration, 105, 254. Yep. Yep. Adaptation is super good. I don't bother with Mesa's Waltz. I do like Mesa's Waltz. I think it is cool, but here I'll explain. I'll keep the plinks for now. What is single-handed is reload. Let's see if that actually works on this. I don't actually know. Okay, let's find. Well, let's go to Venus. Why not? I've got a sister to grind out.
Hey, Vanna, honey. Guess who got a sector? Don't hate me too much.
That is a lot of black. Certainly a lot of black, and it do look good. I go with bright colors because it's a co-op game. If I got in hot and heavy into PvP, I'd have much more dingy appearances. Used to be heavy into the PvP, but that was before Conclave, so. And a little after Conclave got introduced.
You are here on a capture mission. You must find, capture, and extract their
Oh yeah, this is the general build, so I've got I'm just gonna get my energy real quick. Come on. Wait, did it not kick in? Do I not have Arcane Energize on? No, there we go. I think my so my build mostly relies on hopping in and out for my general build. I have a more damage-oriented build with more power strength. That's a bit more stationary. But anyway, I'm glad people are tuning in. Kind of wild. It's not something I expect. The algorithm must have decided, hey, let's give Frag a gimme.
Excellent work. You'll interrogate the captain back in place. Your part is done here, Tenno.
Oh, that's right, she shoots at I forgot she shot at cameras. Oh, that was the dog. Did I get it? Yeah, I got it. Oh, I ended it too early. So I went into the stagger animation. That's kind of the... I can get away... Oh, shoot, I'm out of energy. Is a notable disadvantage of activating and reactivating and then deactivating is run out of energy or rather fast. Well, I'm glad you tuned in. 800 plat, I believe it. I believe it. I've seen them going for... Like, the Riven plat market just makes me sort of, like, my butt pucker. Just thinking about the amount of money people blow on that. I'm just like, if I get a Riven that's good, I'm happy, but I'm not gonna... and if someone wants to give me one, I'll take it, but I'm just not gonna get involved. You generally don't need them anyway, but they are, you know what, just end. Thank you. That's why I like the high fire rate, because it just... you also wind up taking advantage of the damage increase that you get from it focusing down a little sooner, but you do probably get more mileage out of heavier hitting bullets. Well, anyway, I'm glad you're tuning in. Yeah, 100% accuracy is easy when you have a gun that never misses. Yes, you too can get on my level. You should see me bring out a shotgun and actually hit with shots. Then you will see very large accuracy numbers. Yes. Because their accuracy, end mission accuracy formula is based on number of individual projectiles that connect. I forget how beams interact with that. Probably so long as you're hitting them per damn ammo tick. I don't know. So yeah, my Mesa movement is highly, highly mobile. Oh, I like Mag Prime. Show me the Mag Prime. Oh yes, I can work with that. I never go with two tones. I cram as many colors as I can, but I like the I definitely like the use of the web ephemera. That's really nice. I like that a lot. And the black energy color is always classy. I like that one. What's the Typedo Plastichrome? Oh yeah. Moderately jelly. Moderately jelly. I haven't even categorized my best ribbons. I should go through my list. I have so many I need to unveil, and I'm running low on space, so I need to start crunching some of them, which I want to do like I want a hole in the head. Yep. Yep. It's very visually distinct. Oh, I like the carbon fiber for the is that the accent? I can't remember. Which skin is that? Oh, that's the, obviously it's the,
Operator, Ordis seems to have misplaced those memories.
I'll remember the name in a minute. The problem with getting old is you can't remember shit. The problem with playing Warframe since the jump is you can't remember shit. Excalibur, appearance, skin. Where are you? Void Shell. That's what those are called. Yes! I remember! Oh, man. Well, hi. We should make an old man club. I'm not going to say my name. I'm not going to say my age, I'm sorry. I won't tell people that. They might be able to look me up that way. You know, I never really put much time into the Zato, but that actually doesn't look half bad. Anyway. Oh, right, I wanted to see if Mirage with the Tenant Planks worked. If I can do the alt fire for that and have a giggle. Oh, yeah, yeah. What is the, is that the ceramic one? No, that's one of the gloss ones. The gloss ones look really good. I've been meaning to take the time to fashion frame with that, but I've just kind of been waiting. Because I've got other things to grind for, like all the Tenet, upgrading all the Tenet stuff and getting all the ephemera. So fiddling with those has been sort of low priority, but I'm going to get on that once I'm done with all those. I'll go with Sabotage. Sabotages are easy. Wise Old Geezer Clan of the Lotus. I like it. I like it. We should do that. I mean, nobody actually is in the clan that I'm in at the moment. Well, no, there are people in it, but very rarely, other than a buddy of mine that I used to, you know, interact with in meat space. Okay. What is... Oh, I put Nourish on this? Why? I don't know why I put Nourish on this. Okay, that does work. That worked. Shoot. Oh, because I can't put Zata's Whisper on. Right. I remember. And I was like, oh, well, that provides an elemental bonus. It doesn't. It does, but it doesn't. I have to change that. That's okay. I'll get around to that. I actually have to check to see what Nourish even does now post Grendel rework, because I don't even know. Oh, that's doing a chain of those. I am gonna have to go with a not hemorrhage. It's the other one, or is it hemorrhage on pistols? The converts impact procs into slash procs, or adds a slash proc occasionally from impact procs. I have to fiddle with that. I will do that. Because that's... let's do 2, 3, 1. Which, if you're on, which ones do you still need? Because if I can go and grab some of them, I'll do that. Because those I actually had a lot of fun with. The defense one is probably the trickiest one, and that is actually pretty manageable if you go in there being more than ready to abuse Frost, or more specifically Limbo. Limbo makes short work of that mission. I actually wish they'd done more frames like Grendel, because I really enjoyed grinding for Grendel, because there was no real grind. It's like, oh, just do these missions, and as long as you can get them right, you get the frame. I was like, yes, more of that, please. And then they started doing quests instead, and some of those are hit or miss. Actually, what they keep doing are bounties, and I don't like those, because I don't really like running bounties. Not a huge fan. They're not awful, but there's definitely other ways I'd like to spend my time. It's partly because I'm not hugely fond of a lot of the open world areas, I think, more than anything. They're not awful. They're just not what I signed up for, if you get what I mean.
The reactor is going into stasis. Now,
Yeah, get some Z's. Get you Z's. I'll definitely accept that. Oh, I've got a friend here. I will definitely accept that.
I have waited
Thanks again, though.
just as powerful
Oh, hi. That's a treasure. I did not know.
I strike.
Wow, that hurt! What is going on? Did they... No, I shouldn't be doing that much damage. What is going on?
This will be over disappointingly fast.
Could the plinks be that good? I don't even know what I'm shooting at. Don't look at me.
We are deathless.
I just didn't connect. Oh, nice. This guy's almost got her down.
this will trigger a meltdown.
It's no coward. I'll give it that.
Oh, part of it is that I'm playing as Mirage, and I always forget that Mirage does, yeah. Yeah, it's like, I don't mind navigating the open world, I just like the bounties and doing the open world thing. It's kind of like, yes, I get that this is the best way to structure that, but I don't know. Not really, they're fine. I like them better than a bunch of other open worlds, but it's just, yeah, they're just kind of, for me, they're just kind of there. And I kind of avoid them as much as possible. Like the Nightwave assignments that require you to do bounties, I'm basically like, nah, I'm just not. I'm not here for it. I'm just gonna skip that one. Yep. 2, 1. See, the difficulty is I think this now does viral, and I can't tell if it's doing the viral because of the, I already have viral on there. I have to grab a gun that doesn't do viral to see if it still does that. I have to look up on how Grendel works now. I've been meaning to do that because the changes looked promising in terms of making him a lot less onerous to use, because before he was a pain. Like, very high upkeep, and remarkably difficult to maintain that upkeep a lot of the time, unless you built specifically to do upkeep. And then you weren't really being all that effective. Oh, jeez, here we go. 2, 3, 1. Plinks, jump. Stop shooting at me. I need to get more murmurs, so I have to go for the dog kill at least. I like how the Plinks is one-tapping these. I'm probably because I'm in the sun and doing what? What's the multiplier? 674%, which isn't as high as it can go. And it's quite high. Where's the exit? It's over here, I think. HUD. Yeah, I'm wrapping up anyway. So yeah, no, I'll definitely be tuning into you for sure. Yoop. Yoop. Yoop.
I swear to the void.
I also slacked off on the protovirus stuff. Oh, nice! I love that it's giving me Requiem 3s. Finally. I'm so short on those. Like the last one I had was like, oh, we're gonna give you like 6 Rec 3s and like 3 of everything else. And I was like, yes, please continue with that paradigm. I need them. Because there was a long stretch of liches where they were just doing, I think it was Jahu and, what was it? Foss and Reese. So here we're burning another Foss, because of course we are. Oh shoot, what did I just get rid of? Oh, untraceable, we want that. Sprint speed's okay though. Here we go. How do I do? There's a way to do that from here, isn't there? Or do I have to go into the actual mod menu? Yeah, I have to go into the actual mod menu. Lame! Transmute. Oh, nice. We got a free Ool out of it. Sick! I'll take that. Shoot. I don't use Ools enough. Or however that's pronounced. In fact, let's slot an Ool in our last slot just to hedge our bets. Let's see, what do we have that's really low? Okay, we've got a fast, very good. We know that's one that they need. Zata's at 2. Something that I don't have duplicates of, or not enough duplicates, I should say. I should go with probably like Reese. Haha. Oh, Loke. It'll be Loke. I bet you anything. I need to get more Lokes. I should probably do that. Go with a Reese. Why not? That's just temporary until I can figure out what they're offering. And then I can sort accordingly. Yeah, rescues are fast. Probably do a longer one later. Like survival I usually do is kind of a backup. What was my descending order in terms of speed? Like capture, or rescue, capture, sabotage, exterm, and then survival, and then everything else. Preferably ignoring anything like oh, what's it called? Not deflection. It starts with a DE though. The one where you have to rescue a bunch of dudes. Oh, infested Sikat. That one, the one that nobody in their right mind plays. Disruption's fine. Like, disruption can go quite quickly if everyone's on the ball. It can also end very quickly if not everyone's on the ball. Read. Frag. Frag's not on the ball. I'm not sure why I have Nourish on this, other than I can't do Sata's Whisper. And it's, like, And I like Eclipse too much. It's kind of tricky to work with most of the time, and you kind of have to have a bit of a game plan going in, I guess, to a mission, knowing what tile set it is in terms of where are the dark spots and where are the white spots. And I don't have all those memorized, and sometimes they're not what I think they are. That's doing a lot of damage. Okay, am I in the dark there? I can't tell. Well, something's working on this anyway. I would like more duration if I could get it. Jeez, that's probably doing enough to kill the wardens too. We'll give that a try. I also acknowledge that I don't play the game in a way that's easy to understand visually. Like, I play a lot of cloaked frames very frequently, and those are incredibly hard to track. Like, I play Octavia way too often, and Octavia is just visual noise 98% of the time. And if you're playing it, it makes sense. If you're not playing it, it's like, why am I motion sick? What's even happening on screen right now? Okay, there we go. Okay, you're welcome, dude. That's not mine, so I'm gonna go help him with that. Ooh, he's got an armor strip. What does he use into armor strip? What abilities, armor stripping wise, actually work on these? Okay, I didn't have my abilities up and that was still doing massive damage, so something's happening that I'm not aware of. Some interaction is occurring. Well, it's also that these enemies are incredibly fragile, and I was playing against, like, Steel Path equivalent earlier, so that's probably it more than anything, in truth. Oh yeah, jump right into it. The struggle. It's all self-made. Oh, that was the other thing I was going to do, was Mesa to see if it does reduce the timing on that. And I'm relying on audio cue, not visual, because I'm not looking in the lower right-hand corner. I used to actually have my HUD, because I'm on a fairly large screen, I used to have my HUD much more compressed, but that causes problems, as it happens with certain HUD elements, specifically with Necromex. But also other things like the thing that'll pop up on the bottom of the screen saying you just picked up such and such fancy item winds up covering like a third of your middle visual area, and it's really, really bad. Disadvantages of being on 4K on a large monitor that you're kind of close to. Probably closer than I should be. Like, I have to actually look into the corner. But anyway, right, Mesa, right, Mesa, Mesa. Mesa, I've got a damage dealer build here. It's got lower duration. I can't hop around and pop it on and off as much. Why do I have 5 points overage? That's interesting. Oh, I only have one foreman in this. I could get away with I could get away with it. Why haven't I done that already? Huh. Not sure what this build is all about other than a very much more balanced build. Not sure what I'm doing there. Huh. Yeah, because I can... This seems like the natural thing to do, so I don't ordinarily spend on Reforma, but here we go. It's fine. It's going to break this over here. That's fine. What was there? What am I missing? damage for starters. No, duration I think is what I'm missing there. Sorry, I just brushed the mic with my hand, which was not my intention. Oh, I don't have adaptation on. That's interesting. Well, that's okay. I can live without adaptation. I've got other things. That's probably what was there, right? Oh, that didn't change at all. Okay, with this, I can actually do even more. I could do a lot with that. I don't know why I didn't have that before. I'm sort of shocked. Because I could put adaptation on this build, and it goes from being a good build to being a, hey, guess what, you don't die anymore build. I'd like to put on efficiency, but that kills my duration, and that's bad. Actually, 100% duration, what does that put me at? 135? It's not great. It's not great. I prefer more duration over efficiency if I can do it, because I've got primed flow on anyway. So that's sort of... I don't need it. If I put on... Oh, I already have Streamline on. That's why it's at 135, I was going to say. Okay. Well, with 13 points... Shoot. I mean, I've got Augur Secrets already. I could put on STREN. I could put on a Mars Hatred. That gets me to 15. What happens if I do, say, Umbral Vitality? 337 goes to 348 as opposed to Strength, which will actually get a little higher, I believe. Yeah, 352. It's a more pure strength build, and it doesn't really do anything in terms of breakpoints. Like, damage reduction is at 95% forever. Damage from shooting gallery goes up, what? It doesn't even go up a full percent. 84 to 88. Okay, it goes up less than 4%. This gets up to 91% for Zata's Whisper. Zata's Whisper is a beauty. Faction Grin. I don't know if these work on these, is the problem. Also, I don't really have room for them. I'd have to swap out, like, Gunslinger. Or probably Anemic Agility, in truth, because that's reducing my damage more. But Ernie is the real damage dealer build there. But that's also very slow. 23.68 shots versus 47.66. You stack up. You don't have very high status chance, but you do have very high crit multiplier, so you're kind of making up for it with that. This also has high crit multiplier, though, so... Either way, I should find out if faction mods work on this, because that's where Zata's Whisper really kicks in. I'll do one with the strength build, why not? Why not? I'm gonna blow through energy like it wasn't even... What is the energy on this build? I do have Prime Flow on, yeah? Yes, okay, good. I thought so. Lots of stuff I can do. Okay. Defense, Mob Def, X-Cav, no. Interception, if it's actually interception. Interception's quick and painless as well in a pinch. Spy, let's do Extern. I want to get at least 2 before I leave Venus. How much time do I have? I have like 9 minutes I have to go. Whatever. 1, maybe 2 last missions.
Eliminate all Corpus threats. Corpus have tech weapons.
3, 2, 1. Get shanked. I is a bit faster. It's not a lot faster, but it's a bit faster. Oh, yes. Yeah, it is a bit faster, yeah. I like that. Oh, this is an exterminate? Doo-doo, 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 doo-doo. Yeah, the main difficulty I have is oh wow, that went off awfully quick. Oh yeah, that's a market improvement in reload speed. I didn't put reload speed on, did I? Yeah, no, that's the passive. Oh, I rolled out of it. I have to do 1, 2, 3 for descending numbers. Okay. Oh, good, somebody got that murmur there. Yeah, and then I have like 30 seconds worth of full buff, which is good. I want at least my Zata's Whisper on when I'm doing my 4, because that provides a pretty ample damage increase of 91%. You can be higher. In fact, I think with my 1 and my 1, that will go up to 96, yeah. With a maximized damage build, where you're at like, without the extra mods, or extra abilities, or mod interactions, like, I'm trying to do 2 things at once and I'm having a hard time doing it. Bear with me. It's like 380 something, 385, 386, 387, around that. And that will get you to, I think, with the Xeneric casting 1 twice buff, will get you to 106% with Zata's Whisper, if you go with full damage, which is, at that point, the equivalent of you shooting an extra bullet for every single extra bullet you ever shoot. Or an extra damage instance for every single extra damage, for every single damage instance you cause. With a weapon, anyway. So, to say that it is worth your time is a bit of an understatement, and that double dips like crazy. Well, triple dips in some ways. With faction damage mods, which take that and send it right over the cliff into Crazy Town in terms of damage worthwhile viability. It's very good. In fact, it's so good it's kind of hard to argue against using it always. You don't need it though, but it's pretty handy. Don't drain my energy. Don't do that. I don't know whose that is. It's not mine, I don't think.
Detonate yourself. It'll be a mercy.
It will be a mercy. Well, that was brief. It's not mine, right? Oh, that is mine. You sounded different. I'm not gonna do it. I don't need the murmurs that badly. I can afford to play the long game, as it were. Yeah!
I'm taking your stuff.
I'm taking your stuff. That's fair. Yeah, with that I got a scooch. Ooh. 2 Forma for Mesa Prime to be just about right. Not too bad. Ideal universe, I wouldn't care about duration so much. And I do like, let me just leave the squad so they're not held back by me. I'd probably get rid of Streamline. Possibly Narrow-Minded. And I'd have in Strength, not Strength, I would have in Umbra, I would have Umbral Fiber and Umbral Vitality not maxed because I don't care about health that much, and I definitely don't care about armor that much. Actually, if I get rid of Narrow-Minded, put you there, and you there. Yeah, that gets us to 385, which is the cap. But that unfortunately means my duration sucks, which mostly impacts Shatter Shield. That goes down to 18.13 seconds, and that hurts. Like, I can live with the damage buffs being like 20 seconds-ish, 25 and a bit for Zata's Whisper, 21.75 for Shooting Gallery. I can live with around 20 seconds. Sub 20 seconds is where I'm going to have difficulty because I'm going to have to keep up doing upkeep on that. And that's 116 energy to get that active, and that's kind of costly. That's more than I'm willing to deal with. So I prefer I like
Ordis has been counting stars.
that gets that up to 100%, which is great and all, but it's also wholly unnecessary. And, 96.25% on Shooting Gallery isn't too shabby either. Shatter Shield isn't benefiting from that because that caps off at like 200%, I think. Power Strength, right? Or more. Oh my gosh, I can't believe you've done this. Narrow-Minded and Streamline. Actually, what does that come to with the... No, I'm not gonna... We'll deal with what we have. What we had worked. Fleeting would get that to 112. That might actually pay off. 112 compared to... Did that really hit any breakpoints? I don't think it did. Did it? Like, if I get rid of that, that's like a 4% shift. So I could probably do... If I do that... Yeah, you know what? Screw a Mars Hatred. I want more efficiency. Let's go. It's less duration, which hurts, but the efficiency increase, I think, will basically make it worthwhile. Because I'll be able to keep stuff up and running much more frequently. I should have checked damage multiplier. Shoot. 5.06. That's 5.55. That's going to be noticeable, but not so noticeable. And the field of view is adjusted by range, I believe. So me having low range is kind of kicking me in the pants. Doesn't feel great, right? Yeah, it's range. But it's okay, so long as you're willing to hop in and out of the mode with frequency. I don't need that. So I'm going to get efficiency, expertise, and streamline on there. And that'll basically have a solid set. I like that. I do have less duration, but I've got more strength. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of like, okay, you get Zata's Whisper as well, instead of going with Dispensary. So yeah. Dispensary is purely just to keep on keeping on if you want to hold a point forever. This one is probably a bit more focused on just killing things better, slightly better. Not a big deal. Anyway, I do other streams throughout the week. I have a Mecha Monday stream where I do something giant robot related or mecha adjacent. This coming week we'll actually be doing an indie title that's been out a little while that I only learned about very recently called Battle Metal. It feels kind of like a fast-paced Earth Siege. If anybody remembers Earth Siege, probably not, from way back in the day. So yeah, cool stuff. It's cute. It's cute. It's clearly an indie game made by one person, but its heart is in the right place. It's a different experience than what most mech sim type games are going for nowadays. So I kind of appreciate it for that. I do Warframe Wednesdays on Wednesdays where I do Warframe for a couple hours, and I've got Free Read Fridays where I read short stories and indeed entire novels aloud. This week we'll be continuing with our read-through of Maelstrom by Peter Watts. If you like your science fiction near future and bleeding edge, check it out. I say that even though it was written back at the turn of the millennium, and it does not feel 20 years out of date. I can tell you this with great authority. Doesn't feel out of date to me. Feels pretty present. If anything, it's optimistic. So yeah, definitely feel free to check that out. And yeah, other than that, stay safe, stay sane, stay toasty or cool based on your preference and geolocation. If you're in that Australian portion of the hemisphere, hi. It's like midnight for you. Go to bed. Actually, it's later than that. It's like 4 in the morning. Go to bed. Get some Z's, golly, unless you just got up, in which case, hi. Hope the coffee's working for you. Other than that, be decent to each other. Alrighty, see you all later. Thanks again.